Hey everyone. So I will be working from home for the rest of the week. I have been quarantined, not because I have COVID, but because a friend of mine, who I sat next to at a funeral this weekend, she has COVID. So, y'all know how that goes. So here I am. Today is a catch up on Gatsby day. So I want you to make sure you've read chapters 1 through 8 and then also read chapter 9. That is the last chapter of the book. It's a very important chapter. It's important that you finish reading it today because the plan is to watch the movie tomorrow and the next day. If you haven't read the book and you've only watched the movie, you're not going to be able to do the assignment, which is going to ask you to compare the movie to the book. So I've posted the audiobook and the PDF just like always. I would share my screen where we could, listen to it together. But it's not cooperating right now. So, okay, so there is an assignment that goes with what you're doing today. So after you read chapter 9, it's very brief, but I want you to go to second 9 weeks, week 7. Today is Tuesday, the 15th of December. So here's your agenda. Read chapter 9 of Gatsby. Respond to the reflection writing prompt on the Padlet. So you need to write a full paragraph with textual evidence to get credit. What that means is don't write one sentence, minimum 3 sentences. And that's like absolute minimum. And textual evidence, meaning you need to have at least one quote from the book. A quote is anything in the text, not just something that someone said, but anything at all. When you have read either, the PDF or listen to the audiobook and you're done with the novel, you're going to click reflection writing prompt. The Padlet link is right here. And it'll take you to the chapter 9 reflection. Respond to the prompt below in at least 5, but I'll take 3 sentences. You must also have at least one quote from the text to support your response. Writing prompt. Should we admire Gatsby as a dreamer, or should we criticize him for being morally corrupt? On one hand, Gatsby's quest is heroic. He wants something greater out of life, which we all want. On the other hand, he tries to buy, with wealth he acquired illegally, Daisy's affection. So where do you stand? Basically, it's asking you to evaluate Gatsby as a character. To sum it up or put it in really basic terms, do you think Gatsby is a good character or is he a bad character? It's your opinion, so there's not really a wrong answer, but it does require that you go back to the text and give me an example. So don't just say, Gatsby's a good character because he has a lot of money and he's cool. No. You would need to give me your reason, give me your opinion, your claim, and then go back to the text and find an example of how your claim is true. So if you think Gatsby is a good character and he's ultimately the hero of the story, give me an example from the story of how that is true. If you do that, other than that, it's your opinion, so it's really hard to get it wrong unless you have no idea what you're talking about because you haven't read any of the book. So anyway, today is a catch up finish Gatsby day. Tomorrow we are going to watch the film, which I'm trying to get to work right now on my computer where I can share it with y'all, but I'll have it figured out by the end of the day. I'm currently working on grades, so I'm going to be putting grades in today that are from the last week or so. And then I'm going to have office hours today. So if you want to talk to me or ask me a question, or you just, are bored and you need to talk to somebody, like I'll be here all day. You don't have to log in and stay on the WebEx because you're just reading chapter 9 and writing your response. So I don't need to sit here and stare at you like while you're doing that. But if you want to speak with me, just schedule an appointment. I'll put the link on Schoology, or you can, just pop in and see if I'm already busy talking to anyone else. But otherwise, have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.